Okay, so you've scrolled through My Rules in a Relationship on TikTok and you loved it, right? But there are some stuff they are not telling you. And in the next few minutes, I'm sharing those secret rules that actually work to save your relationship. Ready? Let's go. Rule number 1. Protect your feelings. Yes, protect your feelings. When he flakes on plan or snaps at you, it hurts. But if you keep brushing it off, you end up feeling like you don't matter. You have to pick one thing that bugs you, say it straight, and then you stick to it. Let me give you an example. I'm going to be using two friends in a relationship, right? Tasha and Mark. So let's say Tasha planned a big birthday party at the rooftop where everyone was posting about her, and she got a running late text at 7 p.m. And for like 2 hours later, her boyfriend shows up, Mark. Yes, like nothing happened. Tasha was quite hurt and embarrassed in front of her friends. And so the next day, she sent a voice note of her waiting and said, I deserve a heads up. If you're going to be late, inform me on time. And he got it, right? And after that, he would always text her when he has a change of plan. And Tasha stopped feeling anxious. That is what happens when you protect your feelings. You talk, you inform the person. And I know some persons might be saying, oh, what if he doesn't? What if even when I talk, he doesn't? That is when you now have to bring in your action. That is when you now have to bring in your action of giving him space. Yes, men understand space. So protect your feelings. That is the first rule. Make sure that whatever you are not getting, whatever is not going on right, you speak up. Do not let it slide. Speak up and protect your feelings. So now the second rules. Make it a two-way street. Now this is what I mean. When you talk about feelings, talking about feelings is quite awkward, especially if you're the only one doing it. Like I feel I need someone to hug me. I feel I need someone to kiss me, or you're the one initiating sex or what have you. When it's a one-way something, it actually feels awkward. So you also need him to open up to on some kind of things going on in the relationship. You don't have to only be the one pouring and showing your vulnerability. Ask real questions like, what's happening and what have you been holding up to? You just have to share first, but a little. You don't have to share too much. You share first and then you listen. All you just have to do is listen after you've shared. It can go like this. Ask a question like, what's something you've been holding in? And then you share something like, okay, I've been feeling ignored lately when you scroll through your phone and I talk. And then you listen. Let him talk, no interruption. Let me give you an example. I'm going to be giving an example with two persons, Jamie and Sam. So Jamie told Sam, her boyfriend, that I feel invisible when you stare at your phone instead of me. So Sam paused and then said, I worry I'll make things worse if I say the wrong thing. And that is why I press my phone, right? So that night, they sat on a balcony and no phones was allowed. They talked for like 2 minutes, no judgment, no advice. They were just listening to themselves. Though it was awkward at first, but at the end, they both felt closer than ever. And that is the power of sharing the stage. Now, let's go down to rule number 3. Work on you first. If you're still carrying hold hot, you'll freak out when he's late on a text. You need to heal yourself. So you show up calm. Spot one old hurt that you still have. Pick a quick daily habit and you celebrate your small wins. Maybe it's a trust issue or fear of being left or your past relationship. One of those hurts that you still have. Now journal for like 5 minutes or you meditate for like 5 minutes on those areas, and then you write down one thing you did better today. Let me give you a practical example. Uche used to panic if her boyfriend does not answer right away. She started writing one sentence each morning about something she liked about herself. 2 weeks in, she texted him, "I'm working on trusting myself. Let's share one thing we're grateful for today." It became their nightly ritual. And now, if he's late to reply, she journals instead of spiraling, and they both feel more secure. So there you have it. The 3 hidden rules. Number 1, protect your feelings. Number 2, make it a two-way street. And number 3, work on you. I know it's not easy, but you just have to try and work on you. And another thing again, people say, okay, he's not answering and I need to work on me. What if my gut feeling is right and I'm never wrong? Yes, I know for women their gut feeling is always right. But what if you give it a stance and say, maybe I am wrong? What if you go with that and say, maybe I am wrong, and try to work on whatever insecurities you have and whatever doubts you have about this person, especially when this person is coming in clean. Just try one today. Pick one thing and speak up. Set that boundary. If you're ready for rule 2, save this video and then come back to it and then listen again and go back and work on another boundary. Now drop a comment if you will try the first rule. If you're in, I'm Grace and this was Ask Gracious. See you next time.